Boca Juniors with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. They've played it short, and the shot! Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Not the most accurate pass. Done delicately. Messi is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Messi. Well-timed, excellent interception. And the pass is intercepted. He's picked his way through. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Now it's Mbappe. He is through here. He's being urged to shoot. He's having a shot! It's in! And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a double. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Vitinha, Gavi. Vitinha, Gavi. That pass has been well intercepted. Looking for options for movement. He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. So a big chance now from 12 yards. Donnarumma must save this. Brilliant save from Donnarumma! They've got to be quick to recover this. And it's Marcelo. Tries a shot! Just too much. Fractions.
Oh, he overcooked that one, aiming for perfection, and he got it slightly wrong.
Boca Juniors are inclined to exhibit a more cavalier approach to the game, Jim.
Yeah, possession-based football can be expansive and stylish, provided you have enough ballers in your team and someone who can dictate the tempo. It's not a style that anyone can necessarily play easily, Peter.
Oh, well measured. And the shot! And it's in! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. A mere formality, nigh on a certainty. He is truly in the zone.
Well, he always had the measure of the keeper there. Such confidence and composure.
Tottenham are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Gavi. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Wriggles his way through. That's an imaginative pass. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Mbappe. Tottenham disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Marcelo.
Se van a jugar 2 minutos de compensación.
Vitinha. Akanji. No way through. He's a sharp little ball here. And that brings the first half to a close. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Tottenham firmly in control at the break. 2-0 the scoreline. So straight into the second half. Caicedo. And it's Messi. And Akanji. The message is clear. None shall pass.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Valverde. And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Gavi. Akanji. And it's Messi. And that could set him on his way. Chance, surely! Well, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Pass somewhat off target. Vitinha. Hakimi. Tottenham in a very solid position, 2 to the good. And it's Messi. Oh, perfectly measured that. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Mbappe providing an outlet on that flank. Oh, right place, right time.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And he has been fouled there.
Well, talk about being caught between a rock and a hard place. I don't think he had much choice there, although he's paid for it.
Mbappe is behind this one. Mbappe! Mbappe is magnificent! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And they are disappearing out of sight.
Convertido en el minuto 62.
That was beautiful. Something close to genius.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. The whistle. Tony Adams. Now there is a proper defender, Jim.
Well, not too many Englishmen can rival his leadership qualities, Peter.
Just had so many strengths. You could go on all day about him, couldn't you?
Well, the epitome of solidity, thanks to his winning mentality and ability to organise a back four. You don't argue with Tony Adams. You do what you're told.
Gavi. That's destined for the flank. And they can counter here. Now it's Kaut. And it's Rice. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Gavi. Pressing high and with purpose. Mendes calmly anticipates. Knocks it into space. Pass is coming off in quick succession here.
Well, at least they acknowledge the effort. That's just playing it safe and simple. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Tottenham have the chance to go the other way. Looking to play him in. Kaut receives it in a wide... He's rising! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
I'm really impressed with the tenacity he's shown to intercept that. That's how they're going to make things happen.
Rijkaard. Tries to play it through. That is a great pick out. Big chance! And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Rashford. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Hakimi is wide and looking to get onto this. Doué. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Rijkaard played out towards the right wing, and he's managed to get free. Donnarumma claims comfortably. And it's Rice. And here's Lautaro Martinez. That's really well manoeuvred. Vitinha, Mbappe providing an outlet on that flank. Oh, that's fabulous. Mbappe was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
It's admirable, but ultimately he didn't know when to look for support.
Now it's Rashford, and it's made its way to him. And the shot! Count! Fantastic! A finish of true the lead. Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Paris Saint-Germain have fired themselves in front.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Simons. Hakimi gets into a good position. Vitinha. Now it's Martinez. He's had it taken off him. He's going to be disappointed with that.
Paris Saint-Germain really are one of these sides that pride themselves on their ability to maintain possession.
Yeah, and some would say that means they play the game the right way.
Yeah, but of course, it's decisive passes that's going to matter in the longer term. There's no good in holding on to the ball just for the sake of it.
And that's the keeper's ball. Gavi. Hakimi. Doué. And it's Hakimi. Vitinha.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
It's a pretty loose pass. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
That's going right the way across. That's a cute ball. And he's intervened well there. Rijkaard is always looking to break lines. Nicely aimed pass. And he cuts out the supply. Now this could be a chance.
Temps additionnel, 1 minute.
Gavi. Adams does really well to win the ball there. Rice. Rashford in acres of space out wide. That's it, 45 minutes up. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Tottenham trailing by the tightest of margins at half-time.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. If you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Tottenham really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm.
He's gone for goal.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Played out wide. He has found the way through. And Dijk gets it away. Decent chance! And that is wildly off target. Hakimi. Gavi. Spread it left. Marcelo. Mbappe wants to run onto this. That is good strength. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Now there are plenty in the middle waiting for this. Lofted upfield, and he's being shifted off it. Oh, easy pickings there. Rice gets on his bike and on the move. He's on it, Martinez, great chance!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And it's Kimmich. Tottenham still this single goal behind. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Out towards the flank. He's found a way through. Marcelo. He's having a hit! Just wouldn't stay down for him.
Vitinha most definitely hit it with a lot of venom and little control. It carried hardly any danger.
And it's Rijkaard. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 22, le numéro 14.
Xhaka.
À leur place, le numéro 11, le numéro 20. Hazard.
That has not gone well. Now it's Kaut. Oh, that's nice.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Good ball, good take. He is through here. So much time and space here. And the finish! And that's a good finish. They have come roaring back.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
We're looking at a different game now.
This is exactly the kind of
Xhaka! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And again they hit the front. And that really is so impressive. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Distributed tidily. He's picked his way through. He's cut it out. Deftly away. Kvaratskhelia. And Bebeto! Marcelo can clear it away.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Marcelo kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. And no surprise, that's a booking. And it's Musiala. Musiala going face-to-face with his great rival. Nuno Mendes. Doué. That pass has been well intercepted. Kvaratskhelia. He's shifting through the gears here. Tottenham could be just about done here.
Well, I like to see, Peter, that they haven't given up yet, so the spirit burns on.
Tottenham have got it back and they'll have another go. Nicely weighted ball. Shapes to shoot! Well taken goal. They have stolen level at the last. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Well, from a defensive perspective, Peter, that's a really poor one to give away. Yes, the movement was very good, but the defence made it way too easy.
Back to parity, and there's barely any time left.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now, the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another. Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
There will be 4 extra minutes. Gavi. Vitinha. What's going wide left? Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Hakimi spots it and intercepts. Rijkaard. That's it. The referee says enough. A draw, and a highly unpredictable one. Fair share of momentum shifts. Highly entertaining until the very end. Xavi Simons picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there.
Pour votre sécurité, ce match...
Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. This is Peter Drury, and next to me, providing insights, will be Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. There's the whistle, and here we go. Botafogo have gone 4-3-3. Jim, how do you interpret that?
Yeah, Peter, you can look at this formation 1 minute and think that it is 4-3-3, and the next time you check, it'll be 4-5-1, and it's all to do with whether you've got the ball or not, and the wider attacking players being asked to apply defensive discipline too. When it does turn to a 5 across midfield...
Oh, Mbappe! In he goes again! Now, who's going to be first to this?
Tottenham would very much seem to be growing their confidence here. You can feel it.
Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Dani Olmo! Goal! Botafogo! Oh, that was sharp. Deliciously sharp.
Oh, that's a brilliant finish, Peter. Such a satisfying one from his perspective, knowing he hit it so beautifully.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Vitinha, more and more pressure on the ball here. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Yeah, that looks a decent ball. Vitinha, and it's Gavi. And he's found... He's in! Mospit! It's Alonso! He tried to chip, but it wasn't his best.
Well, you can't fault him for his confidence, nor his willingness to have a go at that.
Now it's Mbappe. He's found a way through. He saw the danger and he went crashing in. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Messi. He is through here. Messi. Well, he's a tricky customer, but he slams the door shut. Adriano.
Tottenham are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Oh no, what has happened? He's had a shot! And no mistake! And they're threatening to fly away here! And that is a genuine ground-eat-me-up moment.
Well, you've got to give him credit for pressing so quickly there.
Substituição em andamento.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind.
Botafogo are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, it's a great time for them to keep the momentum going. I don't see any need to change the approach. Keep at it with the same intensity, and soon enough, they'll get another break.
Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Things already rolling.
The midfield three, Peter,
Mbappe! Oh, how good is he? Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy.
Yeah, the keeper was thinking about his angles, and Loft just took him out of the equation. Elementary.
En el minuto 4, el dorsal 15.
Barcelona finding themselves unexpectedly behind. He's got plenty of space out wide here. He is through here. He's found a way through. He's had a shot! Xavi Simons. Vitinha. Turns back here, probably the best option. Ball's gone out of play. Shevchenko, nicely spread. Mohamed Salah. Mbappe. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Nicely weighted ball. Mohamed Salah receives it in a wide position. Barcelona with the corner, they're first. And it's Count. And now they can spring out of defence. Can he latch on to this? He has found a way through. Gavi. Doué. Little pass back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
And back to the goalkeeper. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, chance, surely! And a neat finish. They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little...
He looks to lift it. Wanted to outwit the keeper, but a shade off target.
Look, you've got to have the perfect feel in your boots to pull those off.
Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. Roberto Carlos kept his eye on it, and he's there. Cafu. Great vision.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And it's hoisted clear.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Tottenham have it back and can go again. Oh, super find. And this is Dembele. It's Dembele! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
That has not gone well. Marcelo is one whose deliveries we all know about. Goes for the shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And it's Salah. Forlan receives it in a good position here. Forlan! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
It's their second corner of the game. Header comes in! No, he didn't quite meet it right. De Bruyne. It's a pretty loose pass. Doué. Nice physical challenge. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Rijkaard. Oh, good spread. And he's managed to get free. It's Salah! Now it's Mbappe. Looking for the run. Vitinha. Simons. Can he get on the end of this? Van Dijk goes sliding in. Gavi. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. And it's Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos. This is promising. He's picked his way through. Oh, good drive! Marvellous goal! He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
El dorsal 9.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Mbappe. De Bruyne. Mohamed Salah providing an outlet on that flank. It's come to nothing. Forlan crosses.
Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
Now here's the delivery. Skillfully cut out. And for the first half, that is that. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football, and it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. So we reach the halfway point.
I've been left almost breathless here, Peter. This is frantic stuff. 45 minutes just seem to fly by. Here's hoping both teams can maintain this level.
Big chance! And that is quite wonderful. He's got himself an absolute peach. They've done it again! It is incredible!
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry.
And the finish! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
Cannavaro. Oh, that's fabulous. Pass is just off target. Cafu. And it's Salah. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. He's got away. Roberto Carlos. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And this is Dembele. Pinches it off him. And it's De Bruyne. Vitinha does really well to win the ball there. Marcelo. Rijkaard is always looking to break lines. Tries to play it through. And a chance! And one more try! Goal! Barcelona! And they've got their lead back. He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
And there's the shot! That had everyone off their seats.
Oh, he got lots of power behind that, just couldn't quite get it on target.
That is good alertness. Dembele currently being consciously targeted.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
That has been cut short. Almost an hour gone. Doué. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Couch. Vitinha. Can he get it through? Threads one in. Now it's Mbappe. And that is a little undercooked. Gavi. That's been slipped through. Not the most accurate pass. Rijkaard does really well there, strong defending. Now, can they get him away? He's in plenty of space here. He's shifting through the gears here. He's having a hit! Oh, that was no routine save.
Mohamed Salah is offering a wry smile there.
Tries to pass it through. Mohamed Salah proves just a little bit too strong. Space for him to turn and look. Shot could be on. De Bruyne! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Well, let that be a lesson to them. If they don't stay focused all the time, they're going to be made to pay.
Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Just a quarter of an hour to play. Can he get onto this? That's good play. Cannavaro robs him of possession.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Aimed at the far side, and he shoots! And that really should have been that.
Oh, what a stunning save. Absolutely tremendous, and he's kept his team in it.
So, third corner of the game. Rijkaard! Another one of football's and how moments.
Rijkaard really can't believe it. He let the opposition off the hook there, and he knows it all too well.
The ball has bounced loose now. Looking to play him in.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe. Oh, that's neat. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
And this is Forlan. De Bruyne finding himself in space. Oh, sweet feet. Mohamed Salah! That's a fair try, but just off target. Knocks it into space. Oh, the less said about that pass, the better. And smartly reclaimed. Cafu has been caught there, it's a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking. Oh, and the referee says that is it. Tottenham pleasingly clever on the ball. They had their moments, but ultimately they take away nothing. The end of the game. Reflections?
Well, Peter, this was probably more slugfest than a game of football, but I actually found it very enjoyable. A game that was constantly on the edge as both sides went full pelt trying to win this. A throwback to games gone by.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Things already rolling. Well, played right into his path. Ferran Torres! That was superb goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Milan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And this is Count. Oh, important interception. And now a sudden chance to counter. Ferran Torres. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Dani Olmo. And here's Ferran Torres.
Ferran Torres really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
That's an imaginative pass. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, I think it's hard to ignore this guy, Mike Maignan, Peter. You don't normally pick a goalkeeper as a...
And the shot! And that was neither one thing nor the other.
Yeah, and I don't think there was much wrong with his vision nor his decision-making.
Gavi. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Ball is over the line. And the pass is intercepted.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
This looks promising. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. He steps in, and that's the... Tries one from range! Oh, that's a fair try, but just off target.
Dani Olmo just can't be faulted for taking on the opportunity. That sort of distance is usually up his street.
And he was quick to react. Marcelo.
Milan have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
And he's great chance! Goal, Milan! The first significant strike. It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Tottenham really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
Milan have fired themselves in front.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Tries to play it through. Lisandro Martinez cuts out the pass. Very nearly half an hour gone here. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. He's quick to return it. Dembele. Big chance! Superb from Simons! He's got himself an absolute peach. They're level in a trice.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
So they have it all to do again.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
And a chance! Nearly, but not quite.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
It's a searching pass. Lisandro Martinez promptly onto that, and that is that. He's looking wide. Van Dijk. Hakimi. And it's Van Dijk. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And it's Ronaldinho. Martinez. He's on it. Can he get away? Marcelo. Mbappe. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Played into space. Oh, he's found support out wide. Chance, surely! No, just not quite.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Rodri, and he's intervened well there. Oh, that's fabulous. And the referee says that is that for the first half. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, I think the manager should be pretty happy that his side managed to come in on level terms. Things seem to be going a little against them, but they stemmed the tide, got their equaliser, and I think we're in for an exciting second half now.
He'll try from distance! And that is doing no harm at all.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
Mbappe. Well, that looks a decent ball. Now it's Ferran Torres.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick.
Well, talk about being caught between a rock and a hard place. I don't think he had much choice there, although he's paid for it.
This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range.
Yeah, that's such a good position too.
Mbappe! Now, who's going to be first to this? That's rather hopeful. And that will sail harmlessly past.
Well, it was an ambitious attempt, but it'll keep the defence on its toes at least.
Ferran Torres running with the ball. Aims beyond the defence. It's Ronaldinho! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. He has a look up. Ronaldinho! He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
Milan really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Donnarumma gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Tottenham have the chance to go the other way. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Crosses it in. Vitinha clears it away. Now this could be a chance. Chance for a shot! Oh, he hit that sweetly.
Well, that would have asked some awkward questions of the keeper had it stayed on target.
Marcelo. That pass has been well intercepted. Defending of the desperate variety. And they're quick to get it back. Doué receives it in a good position here. Can he finish? Oh, well played. Kept cool and dealt with it. Knocks it into space. Marcelo. Dembele touches it back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
Great vision. Oh, super. Ronaldinho! Quite brilliant! Ronaldinho! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And they've got their lead back. The vision wonderful, the technique perfect.
The skill and the confidence was just brilliant.
He's going for goal! In he goes again! He's got a goal! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
That's great movement from him. He instinctively knew that the ball was going to come back out and put himself where he needed to be. The sort of thing you just can't teach.
Goes for a shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Corner number 3 coming up.
Substitution on the field. Number 7, Desiree Doué. Coming on to replace him is number 18, Yamal. Substitution.
Vitinha. Can he get it through? And it's been hooked away. So their 4th corner of the game. Header comes in! That has earned a reprieve for the time being. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Yamal, and he's managed to get free. Shapes to shoot! And no! He had to, and yet he could not.
Well, it wasn't to be this time, but that should add to his level of confidence, something they can really do with at the moment.
Nicely weighted ball. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, that's nice. Kante defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Threads one in. That is good alertness. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Now it's Mbappe. He has found a way through.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
They're up to 5 corners now. Tottenham are looking to go forward now. Just 5 minutes left. Tries to pass it through. Lisandro Martinez cuts it out. And he's managed to get rid. That's a cute ball. He won't be happy with that one. Carreras. Yamal. Xavi Simons gets into a good position.
4 added minutes has been
4
indicated.
added minutes on the board. Donnarumma. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Here's Vitinha. Looking for the run. Xavi Simons picks it up out wide. He is through here. There's the shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And oh, he's got that completely wrong. That should be it. That will be it. Well, that's a tough one. Losing is never good, but this one feels especially hard to take. Not a lot that went glaringly wrong, but the result is one that will make them suffer.
Reminder today, please have your entry
How would you
tickets
summarise
at
what
hand
we've
as it's
seen
time
today
to
then,
announce
Jim?
today's
Tottenham
winning lottery
desperately failing to impose themselves on the game. Decidedly flat, disjointed in so many areas on the pitch, and you're never going to win like that.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.